Welcome to No Huntsville presents Alex Tries, the show where I get to go around trying all the coolest things Huntsville has to offer. Today I am wine and whiskey tasting with Ashley Ryals from Homegrown Huntsville. We are getting ready for Crush Wine Fest. She's going to teach me how to drink all the things that I just drink for fun now. I'm going to drink and be serious, I'm going to know things, and I'm going to be better for it. I'm here with Ashley Ryals of Homegrown Huntsville, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Crush Wine Fest.
So we're going into our 6th annual. We have our signature Crush Wine Festival that Saturday, and you walk in and you'll get a wine tasting glass like this, and you can walk around and taste as much wine as you would like. We have over 150 wines from all over the world. You know, until someone cuts you off, you're free to
Noted.
Significant other, maybe. We have live music, grape stomping, food trucks with wine-inspired menu items. It's just a great time to come downtown. And this year we've actually expanded. It's a 5-day festival.
5 days of wine, 5 days of all the goodness.
Don't underestimate Huntsville and their drinking ability, because they can do it several days.
These engineers, they need a release.
They do. Our goal this year is to really start collaborating with other small businesses and hotspots in the area, so people who come to town to visit Huntsville. We have our signature festivals in the park on Friday and Saturday, but then they're bookended with other cool, smaller, more intimate events throughout the city.
And this is
Kristen Lindelof, yes. I'm a certified wine judge of the American Wine Society, and I judge all across the country and in Europe. I'm also a certified wine educator, and I balance judging wine at competitions with teaching people about wine locally here.
Wonderful. So judging the wine and not the people who don't know anything about
exactly.
the wine.
That's exactly.
That's nice. That's what I need. Here's what I know about wine right now. I know I like red wine. Mm-hmm. I know when Aldi has all the best specials on red wine. And I know that I like sangria, which is like the trashy cousin of a red wine.
No, it's like a wine cocktail.
Oh, I feel affirmed already. We're doing well so far.
Yeah. Ready
for the
Let's
pour?
do it.
Right.
Let's learn more.
We're going to start with the Sauvignon Blanc. Now, at the wine festival, you'll get very small pours. This is from the Loire Valley in France, which is really nice. That's where the Sauvignon Blanc started. That's where it's from. Okay. That's its home place there. So if I say, what do you smell? You're going to go, wine?
Yeah. That's right.
Pretty much.
Grapes?
She's right.
Well, grapes is fruit, right? So do you smell fruit?
I smell a little pear.
That's exactly right.
Oh, good.
Very good. See, you're already.
So good at this.
You got it. You got it. And since this is from France, you're going to get a lot more
macaroons.
There you go. You know how the summertime the sidewalk's really hot and then we get a rain for a little while, how that smell comes out? That's a minerality smell. Do you smell that in there?
Now that you say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Power of suggestion. Do you want to taste it?
I do. I do so badly.
Okay.
That is so
Oh, so this is a thing.
lovely.
Are you watching her swish?
Oh.
I've noticed that's a thing.
Okay.
Because I said
Do you
we're
really
learning
want
it.
to get the full effect of it?
Okay.
So
Don't worry, I'll do it again.
Don't do that when you're out at dinner. That's when it's gross. When you're tasting wine, that's when it's right.
So Kristen's also going to teach us things that we can do at a wine festival to not look like beginners.
Yes, to
Right.
look like
There you go.
I know what I'm
We're
doing.
gonna look like we know what we're doing.
This is the fake it till you make it guide to wine.
When you go to a wine festival, they'll publish online virtually all the time the list of wines before you get there. And then when you get there, they'll have a program too. Here's what I would do. Go get a sparkling wine to start. Sample sparkling wine while you're standing there with a pen that'll be provided and tables to be provided.
Okay.
And go through and kind of look. If you see red wines that you've heard about but maybe haven't had before, circle that one. Go see those. Because there's a lot of wines. If you try to start at one tent and go through all the wines all the way through, it's going to be nothing but a big jumble. I can get through a whole wine festival and taste all the wines I want and still walk home because I'll go. They have dump buckets on the tables. You can spit it out on the dump. I know
really
it
a
sounds
thing.
like sacrilege, right?
It feels so weird when you do it, but it'll save you.
Unless it's the one that you put in your mouth and you're like, oh my God, this is so good. Because then you can go back to the ones that are, oh my God, that's so good, and still try them, and you're not falling
That's
in
true.
the pond.
Think of how much weight I would lose if I only finished the things I really liked
Right.
on my plate.
The staff's pouring wine for you. they're set to pour a certain amount of wine. Some people go, oh no, just a little bit, and they start to move the glass, and that just gets everybody all messed up. They know what they're going to pour. They know that most of it's going to get dumped out. Take the sip if you like it. Take another sip. If you're not just wild about it, dump it in the dump bucket. Go to the next one. Remember, you're not the only one there. There's people in line behind you. And if you stand there and you talk to the rep and you go, you know, I've been to California before. I've been to Napa. They don't care. They really, honestly don't care. So we've switched to it. We've gone to a rosé. This one is called Love Noir. Noir means black, so black. Most rosés are made from black grapes or red grapes. They're not made from white grapes with red grapes added. They're made from red grapes, but because the juice, you know, if you ever get a red grape, peel it sometime and then mash it and see the juice, even on a black grape, it's clear. It's all clear. So the color comes from the skin, so when they make a rosé, there's several different techniques they can do, but they crush them and let the juice stay with the skin just a little bit to get the rosé color. So you get a lot of and you get a lot more bright berry flavors. Strawberries typical, fresh strawberries, cherries, almost starburst flavors sometimes.
It's very like bright and very sweet tasting or smelling. That was the smell. That was a different sense than taste, which is what I will now demonstrate to you all. Okay, we've got to knock this out. So what if we get Jeremy and we just put him on a roof and we tell him to cook something with the solar heat? No? Okay.
Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
What if we kidnap Scott and we put him in a field and he has to find his way home using the Northern Star?
I think Scott would love that.
You think Scott would love to be in a... You're not listening to me. What are you doing?
Have you seen Domain's charcuterie boards?
Ooh.
I mean, how can you pay attention when you could have that?
You're right, we could have that. It's very close.
Looks so good. She's like just down the street.
You know what we need? We need a girls' night out.
Ooh, I could be on board with that.
I mean,
Tom overworks us.
he overworks us. He underpays us.
Jeez.
Do you get paid? I don't get
Slave
paid.
drivers.
He's the worst.
He is.
But you know what's the best?
What?
Downtown Huntsville for girls' nights out.
That is true. We could look if we could get some wine.
Wine at Domain South, ahi tuna tacos at Purveyor. I can wear that jumpsuit that I have from Altair. That's very
Really
chic.
cute. I have to pregame with a coffee from Honest.
I accept that about you.
So how about we just table this?
Okay, Scott can wait.
I'll make a reservation.
Oh, that is so good. It's so crisp.
Wineries who never made rosés before are getting on the bandwagon and making them. So yeah,
It's so delicious. It's just like a drinkable all-day kind of...
And they're so affordable.
Yeah.
Even the French ones are so affordable, which is
bougie on a
really
budget.
nice.
Am
There
I
you
right?
go. And rosé is a great crossover wine. People describe it as a white wine on steroids. So if you're a white wine drinker, you'd like it. And for people who like big red wines, that's kind of heavy during the summertime when it's so warm. And so this is like summer red wine for red wine drinkers.
Yeah, I'm a seasonal drinker. Like in the winter and fall, I'm a red wine girl, but in the summer, I mean, it's too hot here.
No,
I can't.
It's ridiculous.
So,
Same here,
Yeah,
yeah.
I need like a cold drink. And all of
So
these
good.
wines are going to be at the festival too.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so
I'll know them.
you'll see them.
I'll come and I'll automatically be like, this one looks like a taste of pear. And I'm just going to impress everyone in line around me. If you would like to come to Crush Wine Fest, you can use discount code ALEX for $10 off every ticket you purchase.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
All right, I am finishing this one.
Oh, these are good pours. If they did these pours at the festival, we'd be in trouble.
I know. You'd be a lot of people in the bushes.
So this, I feel
Yes.
like I taste a little bit of cinnamon maybe?
You go, girl. You got it.
She's done this before.
It's all the Aldi wine where I have to decide, is this poison or is it just So I have to identify ingredients in a much more terrifying way.
There you go. The cinnamon comes from it being aged in oak barrels. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. I don't think we mentioned that, but yeah, that comes from it being aged in oak barrels. And you
Lovely.
might get black cherries, maybe, or blackberry, plums from this one. Yeah, and that spice, that nice baking spice, warm
Yes.
spice, like cinnamon, mace, nutmeg, you know.
Right, it's very homey. This is like a wine I would need on a bad day.
I feel like I could drink this entire bottle on
Yes.
Oh,
a
yeah.
day or
Just on any day.
yeah.
And pair it with Anything with meat in it. A hamburger would be good. A steak would be good with it. Anything grilled would be good. Like even grilled vegetables are good with Cabernet like this. Yeah.
I'm holding a red wine and a white shirt, so I want everyone to know that I feel very confident today.
Oh, that's another festival tip. Don't wear white.
Don't wear white.
Do not wear white to
That's
a wine
true.
festival.
No.
That's a good one, yeah. The person next to you who's swirling their glass and not paying attention, and all of a sudden you realize, here it comes. At Crush, there's always food trucks, and there's like bread samples and cheese samples and whatnot. Eat.
There's plenty of wine. The wine will still be there. And I will say the best experience, going into the 6th year, having talked to friends who have experienced the festival, if you can get a VIP pass for Saturday, they
agree.
do go very fast.
I did.
You did?
I got one.
Yeah, you're
ready
smart.
for it.
VIP over here. The festival opens at 5, but the VIP pass will get you into the general admission area at 4. So you can go in an hour early. It's like not crowded. You can stand and talk to the winemakers or suppliers a little bit longer because it's less crowded and you're not as
There's
rushed.
not a line.
You have an entire hour
You're not
in the
being a
general admission
douche.
area.
Yes.
And then when it hits 5 o'clock and they let everyone else in, that's when you go to the food trucks and you get your dinner. And then after that, you go to the VIP area and try their high-end, additional 30 high-end wines that they have there.
So this is a survival guide, and I will religiously stick to
It's a
it.
pro tip.
Yes.
Yeah. With a festival, we try to give everyone an experience that they can't get just any day.
Yes.
So a lot of times you'll notice that going through the festival, it's majority suppliers, like wine suppliers that we have that are coming in from California to represent their wines. So
Right.
it's a really good opportunity to learn and sample different things. So like you didn't think you liked white, but now you're able to try it in a setting where you can kind of figure out maybe you do.
Right, where it's very enjoyable and very, I can definitely, on a patio in the summer, we'll go for the white.
One of the other things that I'm involved with at Crush, and Ashley's been supporting us since we first started. This is our 5th year, 6th year for Crush, but 5th year for having the Alabama Commercial Wine Tent. Alabama wines are not that well known, and if you haven't tried them in several years, they've improved greatly, and they continue to improve. So another judge and I put together a competition for only Alabama wines, commercial wines. Ashley's been a judge for us a couple times.
So much fun.
It's fun, yeah.
It's so much fun.
The top winners get invited to come to pour their wines in the tent at that Crush.
That is so
and they come
cool.
from all over the state, and all the winemakers have said to me, this is a really great thing. A lot of people come that may not, make a trip specially to go there, but they know that the wineries down near Heflin or somewhere down in the southern part of the state, and they'll make an effort to go out of their way to go to it after they've tasted it at Big Spring Crush. And I think a misnomer is a lot of people think that only sweet wines are made in Alabama, but we've got dry to sweet wines. There's a one winery in the state that makes a dry cranberry wine. It's amazing, and every time I taste it, I think this Thanksgiving dinner is going to be at the table at Thanksgiving. This is great.
Wonderful.
So fun.
Well, this has been a wonderful experience. I am so excited to try these all over again.
Yay!
And seem very smart and very worldly in the best way possible. And like I know everything. I just want to appear as if I know everything all the time.
You got it.
You've got it.
Got it.
I
Yep.
believe you.
I just have to sit up straight and take this chair with me everywhere. Here we are. This could be great, this could be terrifying, but it will be great.
If it makes you feel better, I'm a little scared as well.
Cowboy.
So you feel the heat, you feel a bit
Yep.
more punch,
Yep.
which is, it's
Hits you in
good.
The uvula.
Yes.